This video will demonstrate running two separate threads in Raspberry Pi Pico, which has two cores. So they can run two different threads or probably part of the same process divided into two separate process. So let's see the demonstration of that. As you see, two MAX7219 4-in-1 dot matrix display are connected to separate SBI pin in Raspberry Pi Pico. So set up the pin, we'll have a demonstration of the code, and we'll also upload the code and see how it is working. As far as the verification of the process running into two separate core, it cannot be by visually looking at that we cannot really find out. Only when probably we come out with a process where there is conflict or something happens, we cannot really find out. So either we can logically even design the process to run as if it looks totally running in two separate processors, or we have to overload the process in such a way that you have to divide it and they should look efficient if you run in two separate cores, or if you don't run in two separate core or just in single core, they look overburdened on probably getting hanged kind of thing situation. So let's see the code. This is a code. If you see here, I have defined two hardware type. As you know, this dot matrix display has three hardware configuration: FC16, IC station, and parola. So for hardware 1 and 2, both are same hardware type. I'm using pin 18, 19, and 17. 18 clock, data is 19, and chip select is 17, and pin 2 is 10, 11, and 13. Remaining two sets of pin are not used. This is just for the experimental purpose. At the same time, again, we are assigning these pins to different set of processes, which are going to be run in two separate core in Raspberry Pi Pico. So we have defined two sets of setup and loop in the program. One set is running the code blue, and another set is running setup 1, and loop 1 is running the code red. So let's upload the code and see how it behaves. As you know, the part of process, before you run it and upload and compile and upload, you select the Raspberry board. In that we have selected Raspberry Pi RP2040, Raspberry Pi Pico, the first option, and the port is already displayed. It's COM21, where the Raspberry Pi microcontroller is connected. So let's compile and upload the code. Raspberry Pi Pico is in some way it is better, although it may not have all the library, unlike Arduino families, but it supports two set of SPI, two set of I2C pins, whereas Arduino doesn't have those facilities, options, flexibility. So one way it is good. I don't know yet any software library where you can have multiple SPI pins and multiple I2C pins, but still Raspberry Pi is good in that way. So it has many features which are better, but of course Arduino family is the most popular hobbyist microcontroller. So it's compiling now. Should be done now any moment. So upload started. So it's done. So as you see here, code red and code blue are displaying. So hopefully we have to put this process under more stress, make it bigger so it becomes slower and bulky, and try to see if it runs in single core, how it runs in two separate cores. Then only we'll be able to know that yes, the dual core is better and this is the way it works. So hope you like this video. Thank you very much for watching this. Bye bye.